exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Video in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars here on Madden 22. And yes, as you can see, my appearance has drastically changed from previous episodes because, if you are not aware, in the Chicago Cougars series, when we make the Super Bowl, and for us, we've made the Super Bowl now 3 straight seasons, and we've only been doing this for 3 straight seasons, so we've been in the Super Bowl every year. I decided that it would be a nice little added wrinkle to add some intrigue and some excitement into the series if, for that Super Bowl, I would don a suit. Because back in the day, back in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, a lot of head coaches would wear suits on the sideline for the games. They would look professional. Now, I got the important headband on, but other than that, I look pretty professional. I got the Cougars blue. I got the suit jacket. I am ready to go for the most important game of the season, the Super Bowl. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys got your popcorn because this game is going to be pretty crazy. I hope it's a blowout like the AFC Championship game was. That would really calm my nerves, but knowing this game, it's probably going to be a down to the wire, last-second Hail Mary. Hopefully not. Let's see what we can do in the Super Bowl. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will see you guys in the game. So here we are, Super Bowl Sunday, Chicago versus Seattle. We have clearly the better team as far as ratings go. We have a 93 offense, 89 defense, 91 overall. They have an 84 offense, 80 defense, and 82 overall. We'll check their roster out in a second. But this is what the playoff bracket looks like as we end the 3rd season. They had to go through, they were the 2 seed. They had to go through the Saints in the wild card round, then the Buccaneers in the divisional round, then the NFC Championship game against the Packers, and they blew them out 42-24. And we talked about in the last episode that Aaron Rodgers is long retired now, but actually, I don't know if he's long retired. He probably just retired a couple seasons ago. But he is replaced by Jordan Love, and it looks like that the stigma of the Packers can't get out of the NFC Championship. They always choke in the NFC Championship game. It seems like it has passed on from Rodgers to Jordan Love, who is the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. So the Seahawks, 1 versus 2 seed. Good Super Bowl. Very good Super Bowl. Kind of a Cinderella story, if you want to say, with the Seattle Seahawks being they had to go through the wild card to the divisional, to the NFC Championship, all the way to the Super Bowl. They are going to be the quote-unquote home team, but it is going to be at Jerry's World in Dallas, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Let's go to the weekly strategy. We can get a feel for who they have on their team. They still have Russell Wilson in this version of history. Russell Wilson was never traded to the Denver Broncos. We started to save well before that. So he is still their quarterback. He's still running strong, and we are going to do, they still have Chris Carson as well. We're going to do defend the short pass, but we might have to turn that to scrambling depending on how much Russell Wilson likes to get out and move. They still have Jamal Adams. They have Fletcher Cox now. That's interesting. He's an 87 superstar. We're going to continue with our method. Our method's worked all season with the throw it short, and we are going to do the throw for 2 passing touchdowns. I don't think anybody's going to get an overall boost or an upgrade. Mark Burton might get an upgrade point depending on how good of a training session he has this week. So we'll see if that happens. And hopefully we are ready to go. Now, last season, Trent Favors was injured in the wild card round or the divisional. Sometime very early into the playoffs, or maybe it was the last week of the regular season. I can't remember. He was not available for most, if not all, of the postseason last season. And we won the Super Bowl for Trent Favors last year. So hopefully, now that he's playing, we can play even better and dominate even more. Oh, and also last episode, we had a couple dev upgrades that I didn't even realize was going to happen. All of a sudden, I just went to the adjust the lineup thing, and Jamar Chase was magically a superstar development player. So I was unbelievably happy about that. Why Jonathan Taylor couldn't get the same treatment? I don't know. I don't really know why he couldn't be a superstar, because he had a great AFC Championship game. So we have Jamar Chase now as a superstar, and I think there was a player on defense that got it too. It was, who got bumped up? It was Jeff Sewell. Jeff Sewell got bumped up from star to superstar from just playing good, I guess. And we're also looking for Christian Barmore to get bumped up, AJ Terrell, Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons on defense. That would be awesome if we could get those guys bumped up. And then obviously the big one on offense is Jonathan Taylor. I want him to be a superstar. And Trey Lance is now a 95 overall quarterback. Well, I think he's a 94 maybe, but he's got some good abilities. We unlocked Escape Artist, which is going to be absolutely massive, because I like to run around the pocket. And look at these stats from Trey Lance with the added momentum boost and the morale boost. These stats are going to be electric. He's going to be a very, very good quarterback. I always say this, that Trey Lance, when that gambler is activated, those X factors are activated, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He proves it time and time again. So let's go check out the Seahawks roster before we get into the game, so we know our competition. We know they have Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, but we don't really know what else they have on offense. They still have they have Devontae Adams. I think they were the team that signed him in the first free agency period back when we first started this. So they still have Russell Wilson, still have Chris Carson. They have Devontae Adams and DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. That is a really good wide receiver core. Now, it is a little bit older. Devontae Adams is 31, so is Tyler Lockett. But DK's 26, and he's a 98 overall superstar development player. They only have one X factor, which is Devontae. But this is a very good big three wide receiver core. Then they have Will Dissly still at tight end. Their left tackle is Tyrell Crosby, Deontay Norwood, Ethan Pochich, Damian Lewis, and DeAndre Grant. Not a good offensive line. The Seahawks have never been really known since like the mid-2000s to have that great of an offensive line. And it's still not great here. Alton Robinson, Alquadine Muhammad, I think is how you pronounce his name, but he's injured, so it's going to be Samson Ebukam. There's no double, there's Ebukam. Fletcher Cox, we knew about. So their defense line's not great. Jordan Brooks, Alex Anzalone, and Andrew Van Ginkel. Not the greatest linebacker core. A lot of grit. A lot of lunch pail type of players on the linebacking core. A lot of guys you would let date your daughter. Bryce Callahan, DJ Reed. Not a great cornerback room. Our wide receivers are probably going to have a field day because their fastest corner is a 93. Our wide receivers are hopefully going to have a field day. Quandre Diggs is their free safety, and Jamal Adams is their strong safety. So this team is not very good. They've just been riding this magical wave of momentum all the way to the Super Bowl, but their Cinderella story ends with us. We are going to be playing spoiler for the fan favorite Seattle Seahawks because the Chicago Cougars have been here before. We've won it before. We are the defending champions, two-time defending champions, and Trey Lance is looking to go back-to-back. I think it can happen. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are ready to go. Buckle up because it's going to be a wild Super Bowl ride. I also want to mention before we jump into the game that next season will be the final season of the Chicago Cougars. I know. Don't like throw your phone or your computer down a stairwell. It's not the bad thing. It's not the worst thing in the world to have happen. The Cougars will return in Madden 23, but they will not be controlled by me. That's all I will say. I put out a poll a couple of weeks ago about asking you guys whether I should bring back the Cougars from Madden 23 or start a new relocation team, and the majority vote was start a new relocation franchise for Madden 23. So that is what we're going to be doing. I will not release the team because I don't even know the team yet, really. So I'm still going to get all that figured out. It's still all in the works. It's not all like smoothed out or anything. I'm still trying to figure some stuff out. So the Cougars will return in Madden 23, but also a new team will return or will debut, and that's the team that we will be taking on. So I hope you guys are excited for that. These episodes are coming out very quickly. I'm going to probably do 2 episodes per week until Madden 23 drops, just so I can get the season out a little bit quicker, so that this season's not like dragging too far into Madden 23 cycle, because I mean the game drops in late August, I think, so, or maybe mid to late August, so we don't have that much longer to go. So I got to get these episodes out. I got to get this final season out. And I've got some special stuff planned for the final season. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But with all that being said, without further ado, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Cougars versus Seahawks. Let's get into the game. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Let's go win a Super Bowl.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Seahawks, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions. Brennan Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Super Bowl is underway here at Jerry's World. Cougars, Seahawks, the final game of the season is about to begin. And here it comes, the high-powered, high-octane offense of the Chicago Cougars, led by the Super Bowl winning quarterback, Trey Lance. We're going to start this game with a run to Raheem Mostert. Hopefully that can set the tone here. And it will. Great blocking from the wide receivers, and Raheem Mostert off to the races already. 17 yards on the first play. This defense is not good, so we have to take advantage of that every single play. Their corners are slow and just not very high rated. Their defensive line might be their best thing they have, and it's not even that great. Their linebackers are decent, not amazing. They're serviceable, but Trey Lance with Escape Artist is going to be a problem. He is going to be a problem, and we are moving up the field very quickly already on the Seattle defense, which is to be expected because this team is not that great. I'm not sure how they made it to the Super Bowl, but they did. They got through some pretty intense competition, and they, to be fair, they were the 2 seed in the West. So it's not like they were the 7 seed or something, or they were never, nobody gave them any credit. I only say a Cinderella story because they're not a great team and they had to go from the wild card all the way to the Super Bowl. That's the Super Bowl, or that's the Cinderella aspect of it. We move it on 3rd down and we give this to Jonathan Taylor. Escape Artist is definitely going to be a game changer. It's going to allow me to just move around in the pocket a little bit quicker with a little bit more ease. Let me throw on the run a little bit more accurately, hopefully. This is going to be a problem, but Trey Lance with the inaccuracy. He put a little bit too much mustard behind that ball. That could have been a nice touchdown to Matt Peterson, but we will be denied a touchdown, at least right now. Is Jamar Chase going to be open here? He won't be, but that's going to be picked off. Trey Lance will throw an interception in the first drive of the game. Emmanuel Mosley picks it off for the Seahawks. That is not the way we wanted to start the game, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Russell Wilson takes the field. Trey. That's the one downside we have with Trey Lance. His throw on the run accuracy is spotty at best. Cam Curl will wrap up Chris Carson with a gain of 5. Luckily, our defense has been unbelievable in the playoffs this season. Unconscious at times. And we will shut that down. Chris Carson getting nowhere. Jeff Sewell, good reaction time. 3rd and 5. It helped that Trent Favors got to the quarterback very quickly, got to Russell Wilson very quickly. And that's going to be Russell finding his man. It's Will Dissly, and Will Dissly will break a tackle down to the 37-yard line. I'm not sure who was supposed to be covering him, but he did not do his job. He got beat. He got beat. And it's not the wide receiver core that beats us. It's Will Dissly that's been beating us right now. Back-to-back throws to Will Dissly, and the old tight end has got them down to almost to the red zone at 3 yards away. Russell Wilson finding his groove with those quick passes. We had to deal with Cleveland Brown quarterback Baker Mayfield doing that last episode. He was committed to throwing those quick snap, step, and throw to whoever would be open. We figured it out eventually, but he's going to go deep. DK Metcalf almost had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Luckily, Pat Surtain, the best cornerback in the league, was able to shut it down. 3rd and 10. If we could get a sack, that would be amazing to shut down the offense. But he will find Will Dissly again. He has been the most important player on this entire team for their first drive. Will Dissly is the go-to guy. They'll go to Will Dissly again, and he will catch it for a touchdown, and the Seahawks have capitalized on our interception. This has not gone great. From bad to worse, and the Seahawks take an early 7-point lead in the Super Bowl, all because of that turnover from Trey Lance. The interception is the cause of that, and Will Dissly just was unstoppable in that drive. We could not cover him. He leads them down the field to a touchdown. Trayvon Diggs with a very solid return to the 28. Let's get back to our offense. We can't allow this team to get in our head. We have to just play our game and just do what we do best. We've been down plenty times in games. We almost always are down in a game, down by 7 or down by 14 or whatever it may be. But we always have that never give up factor, John Cena style. There's Jamar Chase. He catches it, the new superstar wide receiver. That's so nice to have an extra superstar wide receiver on the field. Give that to Jonathan Taylor. He had some space, but it closes quickly. Good wrap up there. It is 2nd down and 1. We will run this no huddle. Give this back to Jonathan Taylor. He'll cut outside. Jonathan Taylor can't break the initial tackle from Diggs, and Quandre Diggs will wrap him up. Let's go with the play action play here. It's going to get screwed up a little bit, but we were able to roll out of it. And Trey Lance was able to survive, and it's a touchdown somehow. Jamar Chase scores a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I don't know how this play ended up working. It was messed up from the start. But I tell you, if we didn't have escape artists, this play probably doesn't happen. So let's start from the beginning. So at first, the play action just doesn't work because for some reason, Dalton Schultz does not know how to run a route, and he runs right into Trey Lance, so the play action doesn't work. But then you've got, is that Alexander Anzalone coming off the edge? He beats Laramie Tunsil, and this is probably where escape artist comes into play. Because if we don't have that, we probably don't escape Alexander Anzalone. But also, keep in mind that Jamar Chase and, who is that, Matt Peterson? No, it's Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor and Jamar Chase are running very similar routes, so they bump into it. Look at all this congestion. There's 3 Seattle jerseys in this pile, and Jamar Chase has to find his way through the traffic. He eventually does separate from everybody, and then he gets, this is the moment that changes things, because who is this guarding Jamar Chase right here? It's Jamal Adams. And Jamal Adams thinks that we're going to throw this check down to Jonathan Taylor. But little does he know that he just gave up a huge disadvantage, because now Trey Lance sees that Jamar Chase is one-on-one with a linebacker, and there's no linebacker in the league that's going to catch Jamar Chase, and he is wide open. Picture-perfect throw from Trey Lance in the pocket on the run. Not in the pocket, out of the pocket on the run. And Jamar Chase debuts that superstar talent with a touchdown in the Super Bowl, that superstar talent in the Super Bowl. Let me get a Gronk spike in here. Yeah, there it is. In your face. In your face. All right, so we tie the game. I'm very happy that we do that. That might be a miss, actually. Oh, that was close. That was real close. Woo, I got to be more careful with that. It's a good thing we're in a dome, because if we were in any sort of wind, that's a miss. It's all tied up with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. They get the ball to start the second half, so we got to make sure that we stop them here, score, so that we have the lead 14-7 as we go into the half. That's the goal. Can we stop Will Dissly? I have no idea. It doesn't seem like it, judging by what happened on the last drive. They're going to give this to Chris Carson, and we shut him down fairly quickly. He gets a gain of 4 on that one, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. All tied up in the Super Bowl, 7-7. Come on, boys. Our defense has been unconscious in the playoffs this year. Let's keep it going. This is not any other game, but you got to treat it like any other game. There's Chris Carson, shut down by Micah Parsons. Can't get any space with the blocks, and it is 3rd and 7. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Let's do it. Get to Russell Wilson. Somebody. That's going to be caught by DK Metcalf for the first down. Pat Surtain was playing too soft. He does that a lot. Pat Surtain plays very soft on the #1 wide receiver for some reason, and it always backfires on us. And this time it gives them a first down. But Russell Wilson cannot escape the pocket. It's a half a sack from the dynamic duo of the Predator. And I don't have a nickname for Trent Favors. But Chase Young and Trent Favors get a half a sack each, and Russell Wilson really had no shot there. Chase Young was in the backfield fairly quickly, and just gonna happen again. This time it's a solo sack for Chase Young, but the Predator is feeding on Russell Wilson. This left tackle cannot contain Chase Young. He is unbelievable. He's been unhinged in the Super Bowl, and it's going to be a check down to the receiver, Devontae Adams. I wasn't sure who it was at first because he's wearing number 19. I don't think Devontae wear number 19. I think he wears 17. I'm pretty sure. But we hold him. Those 2 sacks back-to-back were huge. Absolutely massive, because that allowed them to be pushed back so far that they couldn't recover. And we will check this up, and 15-yard line's where we start. That's the first part of what we needed to do. We needed to stop the Seahawks on their possession, and then we need to go and score so that when they get the ball to start the second half, we have the score advantage again. That's what we want. And Jonathan Taylor will get really nothing on that. We will go with a Jet 6 drive here. This was similar to the route that we threw the interception on. Let's just run this ball and then slide down so we don't take any unnecessary hits. I kind of wanted to test the arm of Trey Lance here, but it's too big of a game. It's the Super Bowl. I can't be doing crazy things. I've already thrown 1 interception. I can't have 2 interceptions in the Super Bowl, especially in a critical situation like this. 10 carries, 50 yards for Jonathan Taylor. Not amazing, but still very productive. 3rd and 4. Do we drop this? We probably drop this to Chase. That's where I'm going to roll out to. So we probably drop this to Chase. Alex Anzalone did not get blocked at all. Or that might have been Andrew Van Ginkel. Either one. Whoever it was did not get blocked by Laramie Tunsil at all. So I had to adjust. Escape Artist is coming in clutch. Absolutely clutch. That might be a catch for Jamar Chase. He's having a day. Jamar Chase is that guy. That guy is that guy right there. And the X Factor has been activated. No interceptions to CPU defenders. Jonathan Taylor can't get anything going. The run defense of the Seattle Seahawks has been very good in the first half so far. But the 2-minute warning has come and gone. I'm going to go post route Terry McLaurin. This could be elite. I'm going to throw it. That's Terry McLaurin. That's a touchdown for the Chicago Cougars. Oh, he's babying. He's babying him. Baby, baby, baby. Rockabye. Rockabye, baby. And Rodrigo Blankenship will send this one through. And we did both things. Check off stop the Seahawks on defense, and then check off scoring the touchdown before the second half or the second quarter is over. Both things can be checked off, and we have all the momentum right back on our side, exactly how I wanted it to happen. So we can basically erase the interception from history, because now the interception has no real meaning. Like, it has no real effect on the game at this point. We've completely gone to a neutral slate, a blank slate. Russell Wilson will screen this one to Chris Carson, and he will get a decent gain to the 29. It worked, I guess. No huddle offense for the Seahawks. They know what they have to do. We know what we have to do. That's going to go deep. That's A.J. Terrell and Davante Adams. I don't like it. I don't like it. Davante Adams caught the circus catch. It was deflected in the air by A.J. Terrell, and then Davante catches it off the rebound. Only Davante! A.J. Terrell again with a deflection. This time it goes out of bounds, but there's 50 seconds, and maybe I should have it Pat Surtain guarding Davante Adams. Although Pat Surtain, who needs Davante Adams? Who needs Davante Adams when you've got Pat Surtain covering DK Metcalf? I think that's who that was. I'm not sure who. It might have been Will Dissly. It doesn't matter. We got an interception. The all-time leader in interceptions in a season gets one in the biggest game. That's going to be a risky throw to Dalton Schultz, but he gets both feet down. Great throw from Trey Lance there in the pocket. And we will go with the same play. 37-yard line. Jamal Adams goes in. And I got to get that ball away. Thank God. Thank you, baby Jesus. I got that ball away. Andrew Van Ginkel was in the backfield. Wow. That was close. Get that ball off. Why is Laramie Tunsil not blocking Van Ginkel? That's my big question right now. They're going to call timeout now no matter what happens, unless we get a first down, I guess. Is this going to work? Is Mo Alley Cox going to be open? No, but I got to go as far as possible. Get out of bounds. I'll take it. 4th and 8. We gotta go for this, right? I mean, it's part of the channel. We don't punt the football on this channel. That's a known saying. And if my man can be open here, Tajay Chamberlain with a massive catch. I was looking Terry McLaurin the entire way, but then I saw that he wasn't probably going to be open. So I found another guy, and luckily he was open. But Andrew Van Ginkel is causing problems for me on that edge. Tajay can't get there in time. 7 seconds left. No more X Factor, because that's 2 incompletions. I would prefer to score a touchdown here, but I guess a field goal wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You know what? I'm just going to go for the yards, get the field goal, get down, call the timeout, thank God. Call the timeout and just take the points. We'll go up 17-7, hopefully. I haven't kicked a field goal with Rodrigo Blankenship in a while. No win, so we just have to... Thank you. Man, I'm glad to play in a dome. If we don't play in a dome, we probably don't have near as many points as what we have right now. We need to stop Russell Wilson's short passing, because those Will Dissly passes have been killing us so far. And we start the second half up by 10. 17-7. One more half between us and a three-peat. Can we do it? Surtain's got his X Factor lit up. That was massive, that interception in the end zone. Absolutely massive. We're going to shut down Chris Carson there. He's going to get about 3. 2nd down and 7. I'm still going to pressure with Chase Young because he's got a sack and a half, and his X Factor is about halfway lit up. He just needs one more big-time sack. Oh, please bring him down. The broken tackles, the broken arm tackles are a little bit out of control. I mean, it happens way too often. There's no way that I'm missing 2 back-to-back arm tackles with my defense, but whatever. Oh, Chris Carson's got space. Micah Parsons, he's so quick. He's so quick. Chris Carson had some space. That's super annoying that they're in this spot because of that huge play from the backup tight end. It wasn't even Will Dissly that got it. It was the backup tight end that broke all those tackles. Who's not even that high of an overall. I think he's like high 70s maybe. That's going to be quick throw. Caught by Lockett. Logan Wilson reacted very good, very quickly. and was able to bring him down. 3rd and 3 from the 30. I wouldn't be surprised if they kick a field goal here because they just want points, but Trev Favors gets the sack. 4th and 12. Absolutely massive. And we punt that, or we kick them all the way back to the 39, and they have to kick a deep field goal. Can they even make it? Does he have the leg? It's got the angle. It was good. It probably would have been good from 5-10 yards even further. He's got some, oh, it's Will Lutz, no wonder. He had some decent leg on there. And now they're back down by 7. I'll take it. It's not a touchdown, so, I mean, anything that is better than them scoring a touchdown. Trayvon Diggs will hold on to that football and go down to the 23. All right. Now our main goal is just to waste as much clock as possible and get out of here with a victory and a Super Bowl trophy. That is the goal. Anything else that happens is just icing on top of the cake. Jonathan Taylor will get back-to-back carries. He'll cut it back up the field. Jonathan Taylor down to the 41-yard line. The run defense is starting to slow down on the Seattle side of things. Our offensive line starting to become the bullies that we know they can be. And we're starting to get some big-time chunks each and every play. 2nd down and 7. Jonathan Taylor still in the game. I'm trying to have him have a great postseason so that the superstar ability is just that much more guaranteed in the offseason. I really want him to have that. And it looks like he's well on his way. We will no huddle play this. And I'm going to dump this off to Jonathan Taylor. We know that he can catch the ball. He had 2 receiving touchdowns in the AFC Championship. So we know what he can do. We'll give him a rest, though, and let Raheem Mostert have a couple carries. Maybe 1, depending on how quickly Jonathan Taylor gets back. Oh, I had a touchdown. I really did. I really did. Good ankle tackle. Very good ankle tackle there. All right, Jonathan Taylor's only going to be out for 1 play. Just need a little bit of Gatorade. He's back in. And he will get the ball and get some space. Down to the 11. 16 carries, 92 yards for Taylor, and they're starting to commit to the run. Oh, but they backed off a little bit. Taylor breaks 1 tackle. Jonathan Taylor. He was about to carry that man, that lineman, to the end zone if the other guy didn't come in and affect the tackle. And he will get nowhere there. That was Anzalone, I think. Van Ginkel's the one who has the superstar ability. So I think I've been mixing the 2 of them up. But that was Anzalone that tackled him there. I've got a man open. It's Dalton Schultz. And we score another touchdown. You love to see it. 24-10. With 1 minute and 1 second to go in the 3rd quarter of the Super Bowl. I don't even know what Super Bowl it is. LIX, so that would be Super Bowl 60? Because L is 50. X is 10. Well, Super Bowl 60. Super Bowl, I don't know what number it is. I'm not very good with Roman numerals. I can know a little bit of Roman numerals, but not like this kind of. I don't know what I is. I is 50, isn't it? Or is L 50? I don't know. Another sack for Chase Young. He's just eating today. 2.5 sacks, and he's got Fearmonger activated. He's going to be a problem. That left tackle has no chance of covering Chase Young. And that's going to be caught by DK, tackled by Logan Wilson. And with 25 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Trey Lance is hyping up the offense because we know as much as the defense on the Seattle side knows that we are 1 quarter away from winning a Super Bowl. It's going to be a screen. Chris Carson gets it. He juked me out of my shoes there, but did he get the 4th down? He didn't get the 1st down. It is 4th and 1, and they are obviously going to go for it because it's the Super Bowl. You got to go for it. Russell Wilson under center. It's probably going to be a Chris Carson play, and it is. And he gets it. I should have committed the linebackers. I knew it was going to be a run play. I didn't commit. They've got, what's-his-face? Matt Nagy is their head coach. Pete Carroll's probably long retired by now. That's going to be a roughing the passer call on Chase Young, and they will get an extra 15. That's a little bit disappointing, but whatever. Chase Young's been getting to the quarterback so much that he got a little QB happy, and he went right after him. Trent Favors is 1 sack away from getting his X Factor lit up, and that's not Chris Carson. It's Stevenson, and he goes nowhere. They kind of got like stuck in an animation with him and Russell Wilson. And there's under 6 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. This is becoming a reality. We are about to win 3 straight. I don't want to get ahead of myself because we know what happens when I do that. Jeff Sewell with a nice tackle. It's 3rd and inches. They got 2 more downs the rest of the way. They got 2 more downs, so we got to keep playing. We can't just give up because it's 3rd down. They're going to give that to Carson. Good play. That was a good play. Good handoff. I'm just banking on the fact that the accelerated clock works in my favor, and it takes down so much clock that they have to onside kick, and we get it. They don't have a chance. That's going to be not a sack. It's going to be a caught by DK Metcalf, and he's down to the 9. 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 9. Last time they were in this spot, they threw an interception in the end zone. They might do it again. Justin Reed, he seals it. Justin Reed seals it. In the Super Bowl, an interception in the end zone. And if he puts this one in the end zone, it's going to be game over. Call your mama, call your daddy. The Chicago Cougars are world champions for the 3rd straight year. Justin Reed picks off Russell Wilson in the end zone, and he takes it coast to coast. Pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And the Chicago Cougars are going to be world champions for the 3rd straight season. 31-10 is the score with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. And this one is OVA. OVA. Lockett will not take that one out, and he will kneel it at the 25. They'll start at the 25-yard line. Russell Wilson has thrown 2 interceptions in the red zone, in the end zone. You gotta think that the offseason narrative is gonna be, has Russell Wilson been washed up? Is he washed up? In the biggest moments of the Super Bowl, in the biggest game, in the red zone, instead of running the football, they give it to Russell Wilson in his hands as Trent Favors gets another sack. We have 5 sacks. 2 for Favors, 2 for Chase Young, and then a half for each of them. But you got to think the offseason narrative for Russell Wilson is going to be, can he get it done in the big games anymore? Is his prime past? It's going to be another screen, and it's going to work out for him because Cam Curl fell over everybody. Big hit. Maybe Russell Wilson will retire after this game. Who knows? I mean, he is pretty old at this point. Good screen. Good screen for the Seahawks. But there's 3 minutes to go in the season. That's a throw. And it's another interception. A.J. Terrell, he said, give me Davante Adams. Don't switch me off. Give me Davante Adams. I can handle him. And he certainly has. He has stepped up. What a big acquisition A.J. Terrell was. What a big acquisition. He has made an impact in every game he's been in. 3 picks from Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl. What a phenomenal collapse. It's historic, the meltdown that Russell Wilson has experienced in the biggest game. Jonathan Taylor can't go anywhere, but he's got 20 carries, 101 yards. He's had a good day. It's been very hard to run the football against this defense. I kind of want to go Terry McLaurin deep, but I know that's probably not the best option. So I will wait, and I will get sacked is what will happen. That's what will happen. I'll get sacked on the play because my offensive line just gave up because they're thinking we've already won the Super Bowl. Why keep blocking? There's the snap. And throw that that's a horrible throw, Trey Lance. So we turn the ball over at the 33-yard line. The Seahawks, I guess, technically aren't out of the game yet. They're down 3 scores with 1:51 to go. It is theoretically possible, but they have to go lightning speed and can't take big hits like that. Pat Surtain lit up Tyler Lockett there. Can't get off the block of the right tackle. It's going to be Will Dissly. He'll get out of bounds, I think. Yeah, he will. They're at the 8. 31-10, 1:25 to go. Oh, Jeff Sewell with the cornerback sack. The corner blitz works to perfection. The left side of the offensive line was wide open. Surtain can't compete with DK. That jump ball skill of DK is just crazy. So the Seahawks do score. I'm guessing they're going to go onside kick. 31-17. They're still down 2 touchdowns, though, with 1:07. I guess it's theoretically possible. It's just not looking good for the boys. We will go for the onside kick recovery. We've got Jamar Chase, Matt Peterson there to recover it. It will go to Matt Peterson. Just get down. Just get down. Ah! Matt Peterson get a little crazy there. Just a little bit crazy. And with 1:06 to go, we will run this ball. They will use their timeouts, and we will win a Super Bowl. That's the plan. Raheem Mostert comes in, a holding call, so they don't have to use a timeout. Great. I love it when a holding call stops us on the first play. And it's Tajay Chamberlain with the call. Okay. 1:03 to go. 1st and 19. We are in a big hole now on 1st down. Give this to Jonathan Taylor. He will go nowhere because nobody wanted to block for him. Nobody wanted to block for good old Jonathan Taylor. And he is 2nd down and 20. Cut this to the outside. Jonathan Taylor's got space. Cut it back in. And there's a timeout called. They have 1 timeout remaining. It is 3rd down. I mean, any points would theoretically end this game. So let's not go for a field goal. Let's go for a touchdown here. Trey Lance finds Terry McLaurin. Stay in bounds. He does. There's the last timeout. This game's over. We're going to win another Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. 3 in a row. The greatest dynasty of all time? Maybe. Trey Lance is a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. I am so excited to see the development, the progression from this season to next season of Trey Lance and Jonathan Taylor and all the guys. Tajay Chamberlain. I'm excited to see all of them. I mean, Trey Lance can't go any higher than X Factor. 1 final play, and we are Super Bowl champions again. Jonathan Taylor will go down, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sit the controller down because the Chicago Cougars are world champions for the 3rd straight year. Let the celebration reign. Big time boys. Jonathan Taylor, Trey Lance, Terry McLaurin, AJ Terrell, Jamar Chase, obviously Chase Young and Trent Favors. Everybody, the whole team stepped up. There we got the selfies out as the Super Bowl trophy will be delivered. Jonathan Taylor's on the stage. It looks like, who else is up there? Trey Lance is obviously up there. We've got Henley, the center, is up there for some reason. Okay, Trey Lance is just admiring that Super Bowl trophy. The Lombardi is back in Chicago for the 3rd straight year. Sean McVay is a Super Bowl winning head coach again. Russell Wilson, man. 3 interceptions. 2 in the end zone. 2 Super Bowl interceptions in the end zone. Trey Lance played great. He did have the 1 interception, but it really doesn't matter because we played amazing in every other aspect. And that pick 6 to seal it was just picture perfect. Just the icing on top of the cake. You love to see it. Let's check out the final stats. Trey Lance, 11 of 16, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Phenomenal game from him. Jonathan Taylor, 23 carries, 108 yards. Very good day. 4 carries, 40 yards for Raheem Mostert. 5 catches, 112 yards, and touchdown for Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown for Terry McLaurin. And 2 catches, 27 yards, and a touchdown for Dalton Schultz. But defensively was where we shined. We had 4 tackles from Trent Favors, Pat Surtain, Justin Reed, Logan Wilson, and Jeff Sewell. The sack leader, 2.5 from Trent Favors, 2.5 from Chase Young, 1 from Jeff Sewell, 3 interceptions, AJ Terrell, Pat Surtain, Justin Reed, and then the all-important pick 6 from Justin Reed as well. Absolutely phenomenal. And you can't forget Rodrigo Blankenship as well. Big-time field goals, big-time extra points in the biggest game. And we have won another Super Bowl. Unbelievable season. And it capped off in the best way possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will start the offseason, the final offseason of the series in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this Super Bowl episode. Let me know down below what you guys thought and if you're excited for a final year of Chicago Cougars football next episode and in the final season, the episode after that. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I love you all. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.